for the buffering any better? No? Yes? Maybe? I think it's probably better. I think that was the issue. Let's find out. This is definitely playing smoother on my end. I think it was trying to output 4K. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was trying to output 4K. Sorry about that. New software for me. Should go smoother now. Yeah, literally just using Typhoon to heal Dango up. I'm going to do 2 matches of this and then go to hell and just turn 1 farm with Dango because of tour perks. Hey Jorge, how's the audio and stuff now? Is it better? Bo says it's fine, so hopefully that's worked out the kinks. Nice, okay. Yeah, I'm 99% sure it was trying to output 4K. Which streams can't handle that, really. Good deal. Is my volume a good level? Hard to hear me. Is the in-game too loud? Yeah, if you're wondering why I'm playing so weird, it's just trying to get Dango healed up. Because I'm being too cheap to use health packs. Typhoon's really good. There's a ton of good ways to run him. He is a super good free character, and I think I'm pretty much a top tier showboat, really. I think the only people I would take ahead of Typhoon personally are Fiend, Godfather, and Dango. Other than that, I think I'd rather have Typhoon, to be perfectly honest. One more should get Dango healed all the way up. So what are you guys doing tonight? Anything exciting? You farming? What are you doing? Yeah, Jorge, I love him. Super stoked I got the skip turn strap for him too. I don't know if I mentioned it. I love that. There it went again. I maxed the solo event and got the skip turn for Earthquake too. Nice bow. I'm sure that works pretty well actually. And if you are smart with your gem placement, you can get because you're choosing, you can get a pretty good recycle on him too. So most of the complaints people have about Typhoon are just because they don't play smart. Yeah, Jorge, I maxed the solo. Last night? No, today. The Triumph Tours for Savage did it for me. He's definitely worth taking gold bow, especially for free tokens. Jeez, the skip turn is proccing like mad. Yeah, so I'm 95 shards away from Earthquake. So I'm trying to be patient and not buy him off of the prize wall. I want him really bad. He's going to be really good, and I got his skip turn gear too. So I'm really, this month has been pretty great. Very happy about this month. Oh, let's do it this way. Earthquake, Typhoon, or both? Because I'm going to max both of them. That's my plan. Oops, messed that up, whatever. There we go. Now we can go super fast farm mode with Dango. Oh, nice, Bo. You got the skip turn too? I should probably take the Typhoon graphic down, but whatever. So, Dango with perks and strapped is pretty crazy. Yeah, that's kind of disappointing that no one can max the month long. For factions. Hopefully they fix that next month. 2 in a row, so you'd think they would. Dango is so broken. Hey, there's some green TP, first one. Alright. I definitely like this new software better for setting up the stream. Is the chat easy enough to read while you guys are watching it on the stream, or does that need to be better? Yeah, I need to figure out how to change that setting. I wonder if I can do that while I'm streaming. Chat box. Yeah, the white shows up super well. I wasn't really sure what I was doing, to be perfectly honest, since this is the first time I've used it and I didn't watch a tutorial or anything. I'm just like, I'll just wing it. So, I mean, maybe I can figure out where to change those. Oh, the website. I think we'll have it. Let's go. There we go. Comments are too small for mobile. Okay, let's see. Blow that sucker up. And put you down here. Yeah, with gear and stuff, she's probably really good. I'm kind of super salty that I was 200 shards short there. Bo, are the comments better now at that size? Cool. Thank you. I think if I go to my widgets now... yeah, I can adjust the color. Hopefully it'll work while I'm streaming. Background. There's gotta be a way to change that. I see font size. Where's the font? Text color. Okay, closer. Gotta find the names now. Clearly this is childproof. Okay. Well, that didn't do anything. Text color. Text is white, that's perfect. There should be a box for people's colors, but I don't see that. Anyway, I'll get that figured out before next time, because I'm going to be pretty boring if I'm trying to figure this out, so. Was work busy for you today, Jorge? My Ted's 4-star bronze. I've thought about bringing him up just so I always get max loot boxes. Yeah? Are you, like, we are, I think we are down to, like, maybe a third of our printers in stock. Just can't get printers. PCs, laptops in particular, have been pretty hard, although recently we're starting to get a few more. But printers right now, it's crazy, man. Like, I have like a third in stock and maybe a fifth to a sixth of what I normally have for printers. Maybe even lower than that. Man, I cannot imagine trying to run a busy retail store doing like curbside all day long. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have hardly an inkjet left in stock other than EcoTanks, Inkvestments, and Megatanks. Yeah, man, it's crazy. I'm definitely glad I'm in Oregon and not California, especially big city California. That's no thank you right now. Jorge, I can't remember. Are you gonna be able to get Earthquake this month? Yeah, laptops is pretty rough. Gotcha. I gotcha. Stocking up this month on resources. Yeah, if you can't do the hell tours, it makes it pretty much impossible. I'm interested to see what next month is. I definitely like the little watching counter that Streamlabs has and being able to put the chat up on the window. That's pretty neat. Nice, man. Who are you taking up? Thanks, Roberto. Sorry about the beginning of that. Was apparently trying to output 4K stream. That was the problem. Nice. Trick Rock's really good, really underrated. Yeah, I was wondering what era might be next month. If we might get like anything other than Attitude, I'd be fine with. There you go. Third tries the third tries the charm. I wouldn't mind some more NXT guys. Wouldn't mind Legend. There's a bunch of Legends I'd like. Bunch of modern guys I'd like. Waiting for the guy that drops Protect Gems every turn to come out. Like how we have like Power Gem users that drop them every turn and stuff. It'd be cool to see a Protect Gem guy get to drop Protect Gems every turn. Ed Bailey's great. She's a beast. She's actually my favorite female to use. Yep, it was a bunch of bad events, and then we had the Vader May the 4th be with you event, and the community like was not happy. And then we had a bunch of good events in a row. We had Edge, and then we had Dango, and I can't remember who was after Dango right off the top of my head. Was it Velveteen Dream, I think, maybe after Dango? Ruthless Aggression would be cool. I'd be down with that. We could use a Captain Charisma. Oh man, I'm tired. I do not. I have to be up in, let's see, 5 hours for work. It's okay. Farming is greater than sleep. Roberto, who's your favorite guy that you use? What character do you use the most? Counter for what, Jorge? I really need to add in another tier in the loot boxes. It should be 3, 6, 9, and 13. That would help a bunch right there with leveling rewards to keep them in line with the growing requirements. Alright, looks like we got 4 people here now. Couple lurkers. It's okay, lurkers, you're safe. I don't know who you are, so I can't call you out. Is that in regards to the loot boxes, Bo? Yeah, health packs would be awesome. I don't think that would bother anyone at all. Also, I would like it if they maybe customized what dropped where. Obviously, you can't have every drop BTP or something like that, but, you know, like some parts of the tour you don't get you don't get medals and stuff. They should maybe divide it up a little bit better so you could farm more specifically. Oh yeah, Roberto, for sure. Were you able to get his gear? Yeah, I think they definitely like what's in the tours and stuff definitely hasn't kept up with the creep in the game for resources and stuff, so that needs an adjustment and a tweak for sure. The daily tours for TP have gotten a lot better. And coin, they've basically done in events. A lot more coin goes out in events now, so that part is good with like the prize wall and showdown. There's a lot more coins to be had, but TP is still pretty hard to get. Yeah, it was in showdown. That's awesome. You got it, man. Earthquake, if you don't have a lot of top tier guys, is going to be a huge game changer for you. He's going to be with the gear super fast. Super fast. And Typhoon's a great coach on him too. I will have to say, Scopely's done a pretty great job the past few months in the free characters they've given out. Bailey, definitely top tier female. Typhoon is super useful, super good all around, pretty close to top tier Showboat, if not top tier. And we had NWO Brett, who's really good. They've been on a really good streak with free guys, even before Brett. Stephanie is really good, and Shelton is actually very good too. Once he's going, he just keeps going. So they've done pretty good with their free characters lately. As much as I'm all for, we give them a bunch of crap and stuff for all the stuff they do wrong, I think the free characters they've given out lately have been pretty dang good. Yeah, bow 700 shards short. That's going to be pretty rough. There's, I think, up to 290 in feud left. So maybe you'll get lucky on one of your bags and pull one of those 500s. The most I've got is still 10. Yep, same. Brett's 4-star gold. Typhoon's 4-star gold. Bailey's 4-star gold. Steph's 4-star gold. Shelton's 4-star bronze, so I didn't 4-star gold him, but he's still pretty good. Wendy's 4-star gold. In fact, my only female characters that are 4-star gold are all event ones that were free token-wise. My poor Z page is sitting at 4-star bronze because I just haven't. I have so many great strikers, and there's so few, so small amount required that you need women that she's on hold for a long time. Mr. T is finally ready to go 4-star gold on Talent Up, so I'm pretty stoked about that. I got him when you had to grind like 5 million blitzes, and then you got to pick between Mr. T and Kofi. I picked Mr. T, which, questionable choice, but I'm not unhappy with it. Oh, nice. You got 2 bags with 100? Wow. That's awesome. I maxed 2 of the TP events and didn't look like I was going to have to max another one, so I held off. And 95 left to go. So I'll get him on feud. And I still have the 100 in the prize wall if it comes to that, but I'd rather save those ingots. I know it's kind of early to talk about it, but I'm stoked for it. What do we got here? Now with 4-star gold. So, coin and TP I agree with. The medals I don't mind getting because it takes so many parts to level up because I fail a lot. And there's a lot of stuff I want to do with medals and straps, so I'm with you. They need to increase the coins and stuff, but I don't mind getting the medals. Nice, Roberto. That's a lot of extra ingots you can get coin and stuff with. Yeah, they were 6,000 TP. Man, that's nuts. My goal used to be to go into the start of a month with 2,000 TP of every color, so I could cover whatever free character, leveling them their moves up and stuff. But man, with it costing 6K 4 times 24,000 TP, that's crazy. Because we don't make anywhere near that much TP. That's true. Inventory space does make it hard, though. I've upgraded my metal space to hold 150 and my straps to hold 95, and it's not enough. Yay, green. Yep, that's how I like going into it. 25 to 30 mil coin and 2K of every TP color. So same kind of thing with you, buddy. I actually have a spreadsheet made up where I track all of my TP, the guys I want to level, how much it's going to cost them. I also track every one of my tokens, so I know like I'm running low on, say, acro, then I won't work on acros for that month, so I have time to rebuild my tokens and that kind of thing for acro, just as an example. So I get pretty in depth with it. I'll actually probably make a video on that at some point. Resource management and prepping for the monthly and talent up and all that good stuff. Oh, right on. You do it on paper? Nice. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Before this, I didn't really not really. I didn't know how to use a spreadsheet or do anything with spreadsheets, and started playing a phone Candy Crush wrestling game, and end up learning a skill set like spreadsheets for tracking my characters. That's just kind of funny. Yep, it evolves as the month goes on for sure. I have a counter like at the start, like okay, I know I want to get these 3 guys to 4-star gold and these 2 guys to 4-star bronze, and then I lay out how much TP I need of what color versus how much I have. So yeah, I do the same sort of thing. You kind of have to though. There's not a lot of other options. And if you overspend on something, man, it hurts. So yeah, even if you're not free to play, like um, I definitely spend on the game, but I don't. I'm not. I wouldn't call myself a mega whale or anything like that. But I'm certainly a dolphin. But I save a lot of money and make my life a lot easier by planning stuff out. And I try to spend smartly, which is debatable if it's smart to spend at all or not. But you know, this is my entertainment, so I set a budget each month on what I'll spend on the game. So I think if you are going to spend, a budget's pretty smart. It makes you think about your purchases. Like, is this really worth it? Right? So the last Talent Up event I didn't max still haunts me to this day. It was the NWO Macho Talent Up, and I didn't max it because I wasn't ready. And because of that, I am still like, I think it's 9 shards short of Macho Trickster. So yeah, that was how long ago now? More than a year, I think. Yeah, it was WrestleMania, so more than a year. That was the last Talent Up I wasn't ready to max. And man, that one hurts a lot. Still, almost a year late, more than a year later, still hurts. And that was incidentally, it was right after that that I started really tracking my resources and trying to figure out how to max every event. Sometimes it's hard to know what to do too, because you don't get all of the information up front, you know? They release some information and it's subject to change, and you know, you try and make a good decision, and sometimes it turns out to not be a good one because you didn't have all the information at the start. Yes, 100%, Roberto. You definitely, any mobile game, because it's so easy, and especially if you're competitive, you have to be very careful with that. It's really easy to just start spending more than you can afford. So as long as you're spending within your means, I have no issue with however much you want to spend. You know, enjoy the game how you want, spend your money how you want, but definitely be smart about it. So I definitely spend, but I also consider myself a grinder. Anytime there's an event where you can play a bunch and get free stuff, I always try to do that. So like, I think I have almost 1,000 Hogan shards, and I haven't spent on him. It was from his event, and then grinding out the Blitz where you could get like 100 Hogan shards for X amount. I got all the Hogan shards I could from that Blitz, and I did not spend on it. So I have not spent on Hogan, and I have almost 1,000 shards. Not that I'm gonna get him anytime soon, but you know. So during the spring outbreak for zombies, I was able to get Zombie Cena and Zombie Kane for free because I was a few shards short, and I used coin and TP on the leaderboards to guarantee me the shards for their to recruit them. And there's another example of having been smart with my resources. I had them to spend when I could get a new character for free, and 2 very good new characters, so was super happy about that. So you definitely want to plan out your stuff, and you know, if you can, have fuses ready to go in case of emergency, break glass kind of thing, because you never know they're gonna drop that event. Or like Drew McIntyre, I was missing 3 guys for that showdown, and I think I spent, I want to say, over 30 million coin talenting up to get points towards the event. Leveled up so many guys so I could get him. Just a heads up, guys, I probably won't stream a lot longer because it's 1:03 a.m. and I gotta be up in 5 hours, so I probably shouldn't. Oh yeah, I agree completely. There's a ton of guys that are very, very good and get slept on. Like, one that comes to mind that most people probably wouldn't think of would be Planet's champion Daniel Bryan. He's very good at 4-star. Very, very good. I think we all probably have our guys that we would pick, like kind of our hidden gems in there. Did you get the boss plate last month in the feud, Roberto? Were you able to get to the boss plate level, or were you not able to get that plate? And straps make a huge difference if you build your guys right. 100% agree. They're being stingy on green tonight, that's for sure. Mm-hmm. Agree complete. Plates change everything, man. You think like the boss plate, think about Dude Love. You can make 2-3 yellow matches on your first turn and get the break gems to come out. Then you can break them with the other blue. Choose to break them and blow up the whole board with a striker on turn 1. That's just insane. It's great on Vince. Vince is pretty solid anyway. Awesome, dude. That boss plate is great. Have you decided who you're going to put it on yet? Because that's a game changer for a lot of guys. Yeah, I totally agree, Jorge. Champ is one that, I mean, he looks really solid and really good, but I feel like he can be better than really good. I think he can be amazing, so I can't wait to mess around with him. He's going 4-star gold on the next talent up for me too. Plus, I'm a huge Champa mark, so thrilled about him. Yeah, Bo, great having you on, so thanks for being there. Love having people involved. It makes it way more fun. Yeah, I mean, it definitely, his blue build, you know, you're gonna definitely make enough yellows, and then the green move might, but it's a little more risky. But yeah, the blue move set where you're making the heal gems and turning them to yellow, you'll proc that every time. There. Do you have legendary straps for anyone else? What do you have available? Later, Bo. Thanks again, man. And I'm debating on how am I running this feud? Oh, I'll show you. I'll get out of here because I'm tired anyway. Oh, there we go. 5 at the end. I am trying to set up with everyone I can being turn 1 and no crossover on trainers, so they're like their max potential. That's always my goal going into feud. I want every guy in there to be set up properly if I can. Feud. So I'm probably going to run this depending on bonus guys. So Andrade, I'm going to run this way. Yeah, definitely Roberto. I'm going to run Andrade this way, so he's getting the extra multiply. NWO Ted makes him turn 1, so... Kane is in there because he's Kane and he has the gear, and he's going to blow up 3 rows turn 1. And he's nasty. And he uses a dual MP trainer, I think Sting, to be turn 1 is all. Yeah, Wolfpack Sting to be turn 1. So, gonna run with Kane. Matt is gonna be where Steel is on. Got to get Steel and Jeff on him. They're not there yet, but Steel will be on Matt. Rock, I think. Oh, wrong button. I'm gonna run him this way, and oh, which one, Jorge? Which one are you talking about? I'm gonna run Rock this way, and a dual MP trainer for him, Shamrock. So he can go with Shamrock and Daniel Bryan, or I might do more starting red gems on the board, so that I can, or I might do destroy more reds. I don't know yet with Rock, because he'll be starting with 3 with Shamrock, and the 2 he'll be starting with 3. So if he breaks 5, that only puts him to 8, so I can't get his stun on turn 1. So I'll probably do, instead of Daniel Bryan, I'll probably do destroy more reds. His finisher hits really hard, so you don't need to cycle it too much. Oh, thank you. Perfect is in there just to fill the row and stuff, but he can do some work too. I'm not using Lawler on anyone, so you know he can go off turn 1 and get some cheap wins. Hall is there to counter the Hogans and up here with the multiply gem to steal the black, and then if anyone runs Alistair Black with the bleed, he's got a black bleed and black sub. He'll counter Alistair Black for me too. Booker at 4-star bronze will be 4-star golds all day. Yep, I agree, Roberto. So Hall, I'm gonna probably run not this moveset. I'm gonna do the steel because he's gonna just go against black guys mostly. You know, the double blacks, and I'll run him Sarge, and I'll run him probably those 2, maybe. And I'll probably put his toothpick flick in, so I can just make insane amount of row breaks, and then leave the sub in. Maybe, yeah, I think I'll probably leave the sub. I don't know. There's a lot I can do with Hall because I have the right trainers for him. So I'll have to decide. I may just run. The toothpick flick, the steel, and the sub, just to be super annoying. I don't know yet, but there's a lot of ways I can run him. And then, yeah, Booker don't care. He just does his thing. So that's what I was thinking for feud. I don't like going much higher. This is higher than I would usually run, but I think I have the right guys for it. I like being efficient and not blowing a bunch of health packs, so that's what I try to do. Nice. 4 Armor medals on him, very nice. I don't have everyone completely strapped up. Andrade is strapped really well. And actually, I will be swapping out Matt for Honky Tonk Man, because my Andrade is double armor, so he's going to be reducing 80% with Honky Tonk Man. So he's going to get so many cheap turn 1 pins and wins with this moveset, because I think those blue gems are going to be close to like 80k, I think, question mark, each one. I don't know, it's a lot, so he'll get a ton of cheap pins. And Kane turn 1, where he blows up the board, the blast move is also ready. So these 3 rows, sometimes I don't drop the blast. It just depends where the reds are and where they might land. If not, I drop him the next turn with the finisher, and that does a bunch of damage, and usually recycles this move. So if somebody manages to live the first one, it's usually 125 to 200k damage, not counting straps though. And he's strapped up with some pretty good. So not double fury because this is why. This gem here, it's a level 4 padded, but it adds 30% gem damage. It's freaking crazy. So I went with padded for that because I didn't have a good fury gem. Yep, 100% Roberto. He's awesome for that. And what's the other padded one I had? Right here. It's got yellow and red gem damage, so it was pretty easy choice with that 30% to all gem damage one. His other ones are some move damage and really nice, really nice all gem defense fury. So that's a really nice medal. It's also got some red gem damage, some black gem damage, some purple. Yeah, I actually I'm dropping a video tomorrow, and I recorded it tonight, and it's called How Far Should You Take Level Typhoon? And the first thing I did with him was run him with the double blue set in tag match to show people you could heal your buddy. Oh yeah, Roberto, they're insane. I wish I had a tier 4 single color move damage one to show you, and I don't think I do. Let me go to move damage. I like a single color at tier 4, and I just don't think I do. Wait, here we go. Is this one? Okay, so if you had a guy with like a purple finisher that was big damage, look at this at max level. 30% move damage on a single color. So like say you're running Orton and you had a green version of this, it would add 30% to his finisher. It would be freaking nuts. So that's something to keep in mind with the tier 4s. If you find a single gem color with the percentage, they are insane. So I'm hunting for some green ones for Champa actually, and no such luck yet. Yeah, no such luck, sadly. I just haven't had the best luck with my tier 4 medals, so I have a lot of them that just aren't that exciting. This one is takedown, so kind of the wrong set, but that is 30% green gem damage when that's maxed. Yeah, the tier 4s are so hard to get, dude. This one is quite good, but only on green. It's not all, and it's vitality, but that's another good one. These are just flats, although this is nice right here. Yeah, I only keep 3s and 4s because it takes up so much space. I have some new ones I can sell. Let's sell them in bulk though. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna run for feud. It should be really good. Wrong button. Here's my let me show you. Here's my Champa. I'm super excited to use him. So he has Fury and Vitality because I'm short, again, some good medals, but the Vitality are both tier 4, so I'll show you those. Here's his vitality, all gem damage, purple gem damage, a little bit of green. That one's, now that Canes is up, this one's gonna go to 30% all gem damage too. And the other one is all move damage, which maxes at, I believe, 20%. Yeah. So those are the two of the better vitality medals I had. And it's got all gem defense in there too, so, and all move defense, so this is pretty good. And then for Fury, he's got all gem defense with green gem damage twice. Not this one's not that exciting. And all move defense with black move damage twice. So it's a pretty decent setup for him. I'm a mark for Champa. I love his animation, so he's going to go up, and I'll actually max his levels too. Armor is really hard to get. I can't get enough armor. I'm still trying to get a tier 4 one for Dango, who's my main armor user on this one. Cannot do it, because that 20% would be, he'd be at like 85 or 88% gem reduction then. I don't think, let me see, make sure I don't have any in use. Yeah, tier 3 is the best I can do. I don't have a single tier 4 armor percentage one. Sad panda. Fury I do, but that doesn't do me any good. Ooh, takedown. I don't need it. Although it does have yellow move damage. I'll save it. Nah, yeah. I'm not gonna, if I use takedown, it's gonna be tier 4s, but I don't know who I'd even use it on anyway. Yep. Honky Tonk Man is kind of my favorite trainer. It's crazy how good he is with straps. Yep, no armor worth talking about. Padded, I don't need it. Be tier 4 if I'm gonna use it, I think. Bummer. Alright guys. Thanks for watching. I gotta be up in way too soon, so I'm gonna call it for tonight. Appreciate you guys watching and talking. Makes it a lot more fun. Jorge, you're like on everything I do as long as you're at home, so super appreciate it, dude.